Hello everyone, welcome back to French Fries by Emily. Today we shall begin with the next lesson, the most used French words every beginner must know. Now without further ado, let's get started. The first phrase is, my name is. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. For an example, I can say, Je m'appelle Emily. Je m'appelle Emily, which means my name is Emily, or if you can translate it to English literally, then it becomes I call myself Emily. Now for the next phrase, what is your name? What is your name? Now there are two ways of saying it. One is the formal way and the other is the informal way. The formal way is, comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name? So say as an example, you're asking somebody, like if you've gone on a business trip and you don't know the person who controls everything there, and you're asking him or her, comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name? Comment vous appelez-vous? I hope you got that. The next phrase is, can you help me? Now, there are once again two ways of saying it, the formal way and the informal way. The formal way is, pouvez-vous m'aider? Pouvez-vous m'aider? Can you help me?
I'm already helping you.
Not about you, you're already helping me. Yes, I know. Without you, I couldn't shoot my videos. Anyways, guys, let's leave it. Yeah. So, the formal way is, pouvez-vous m'aider? Pouvez-vous m'aider? Can you help me? Don't reply now. And the informal way is, peux-tu m'aider? Peux-tu m'aider? Peux-tu m'aider? Can you help me? Now, the next phrase is, what is the time? Oops, I haven't brought my watch. And you're asking a passenger of the train you're traveling in, what is the time? How will you say it in French? Say the passenger sitting next to you is French, and you have to say what time is it in French. How will you say it? Quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? The next and most important phrase of the day is, how much is this? Let's say I want to buy this plant and it's in a shop in Paris. So it really attracts me. And I'll say, combien ça coûte? Combien ça coûte? Combien ça coûte? And the shopkeeper perhaps replies, 150 euros, which is 50 euros. But that's just an answer. You just learn this question for today. So now where was I? Yes, let me remember. I was in one of my lessons. Yes, so the next phrase is, do you speak English? Now say you're in an airport and you have to check in, and the person who will be guiding you over there is not English or does not know English and knows French. So, how will you say, can you speak English, just to be certain and make sure? Well, you'll say, parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous anglais? Now, the informal way of saying this, let's say you just want to have a chat with one of your long lost friends and you don't know whether he or she remembers the language you're fluent in or not. But you do know that he or she knows the French language very well. So just to confirm your theory, you will ask, parles-tu anglais? Parles-tu anglais? Parles-tu anglais? Now the next phrase is, I'm sorry. Now let's imagine that you've done something a bit wrong and what you shouldn't have done. Now you want to impress the person you have done the wrong thing to, and you want to say I'm sorry in French. That will sure impress him or her. How do you say it? Now that's the big question. But don't worry, Emily is here to help you out. You will say, je suis désolé. Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé. Now in fast spoken French, you must say, je suis désolé. I know it can be a bit hard, but it's the rule. Like if you speak fast spoken French, then nobody will stop to hear je suis désolé, je suis désolé. They will hear suis désolé, suis désolé, suis désolé. Got it? Now for the last and most adorable phrase, I love you / I like you, which is I love you or I like you. Now how will you say that? We'll say je t'aime. Je t'aime. Je t'aime.
Je te bossy.
Oui, je sais. Oops, sorry, you did not understand those two lines of conversation, did you? Well, my mother said, I love you too. Well, she thought I was telling it to her, but yes, I do tell it to her every night, every second of the day. Okay, so what I said was, we just say, and that is, yes, I know. Yes, I know. Obviously, I do know my mother loves me too. Well, let's get on to the point, and that is, je t'aime. Je t'aime means I love you. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Now we've reached the end of our lesson, and do you remember what I've always told you to do? Yes, of course you do. I always remind you at the end of each lesson, and that is like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. But what are you waiting for? Do the 3 things, or at least the things you can do. And for now, au revoir.